do my installations. You know, you do your installation, and then next year they decide that they want to have more insulation blown in their house, and they fill that chimney support box has a little clearance around the pipe to assure the clearance to the combustibles that the support box is fastened to, and that thing gets filled up with insulation. It'll create a hot spot on that pipe and transfer heat to that rafter, and then next thing you know, like Chad was saying, it doesn't take a spark or a direct flame. When you subject combustibles to temperatures close to boiling point, chemical change happens. It's charring, and eventually spontaneous combustion can happen. So I think it's an important part. Every piece of that system should be in place. If you don't see an attic shield, it's a good thing to write up on your report.
Is it required yet?
You know, that's a good question.
I think in certain areas, if the local code, if they've written that in, it may be required, but it's not necessarily always required, but it is a very good idea.
Yeah.
In the event that varmints move the insulation or wind.
Spacer.
Yeah.
Kind of like the little shields they put around the can lights. Just basically
It keeps the insulation from getting too close to the
that pipe,
connection.
Yeah, they stand up over and beyond the insulation, and it's easy to tell if you're one there. That's another thing when you see factory-built chimneys going through an attic, and you see your fire stop spacer. That fire stop spacer shouldn't have insulation on top of it. All that area needs to be clear around it. And every other time I'm in an attic, I see that.
It's also common for the chase to be filled up with insulation where the fireplace is sitting, because the fire stop may be there, but there may be nothing else around that.
people look down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's a bad situation.
Cardboard boxes, kids' toys, plush animals.
Yeah, you'll see trash that's left on top of fireplaces before it's sheetrocked in.
I've seen
All that
wood,
stuff melts.
I've seen wood and stuff right there against it. I'll go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a job where we had to pull a builder box gas fireplace out, and because it smelled, we couldn't tell what it was. It had it on, and thought eventually something's against this fireplace burning, maybe some Romex or whatever. We got the box out of the wall, and there was a Taco Bell bag with a 10-year-old burrito sitting on the top of the fireplace, and it was getting hot, and the plastic from the, eventually it was melted to the chassis of the fireplace.
And we as manufacturers get to eat some of that cost sometimes because we're the ones they yell at. Something's wrong with the fireplace, and then we get out there and it's not installed
like that.
correctly, so it's a concern.
And then there's chimney lines.